Broad shoulders is something that many women find difficult to dress. They are praised because models and actresses, they have broad shoulders, but they look absolutely stunning because, well, they have flawless figures, and really many of us normal women don't look like that. Whether you are petite or not petite, but you have broad shoulders and are looking for ways to dress them, I will try to find the answers, what could work well for you. So in this video we're going to be talking about how to style your tops, bottoms, and also what to pay more attention to when choosing a dress. My body style is actually a bit of a mix, so I do have broader shoulders, but I also have like a more of a defined waist. This means that I have to experiment a lot, especially because I'm petite too. So firstly, I want to talk about how to choose a top. I've seen fashion consultants and stylists suggesting, for example, going for a top with a haltered neckline or a symmetrical neckline. And yes, they do work if you have a slim figure and like slim shoulders, but I think most of us probably don't. So I tend to go for like more of an open but not too open neckline that is scoop or v-neck. I love v-neck tops, and I think they kind of flatten my neckline and my figure the most, especially if I don't want to show off my shoulders and I want to make them look a bit smaller, and it actually just draws attention to the center of my chest rather than my shoulders, them appearing to look a bit smaller. I wanted to give out another tip, but I'll get back to it. So when choosing a top, try to show your neckline, and you don't have to show it all off, but try to kind of open that up a little bit so that it draws attention to the center of your body rather than accentuating shoulders. Tip number 2 would be to go for darker colors on the top. So for example, black or navy blue or forest green work better than lighter colors because naturally, for example, black makes you look a bit slimmer, and if you have broad shoulders, that kind of works to your advantage as well. So if you want to try and kind of make them look a bit smaller, then you would probably not be missing out if you choose a black top and lighter, like for example beige or white trousers. Something navy blue, forest green, these are the colors that I absolutely love, especially navy blue, and I tend to go for them quite often when I'm choosing a top. I'm not saying that you can't wear white tops, you absolutely can and you should. It does really depend on the kind of outfit, it depends on what you wear on the bottom as well. So really that's something that we are going to be talking a bit later. But tip number 2, if you want to make your shoulders look a bit slimmer, then choose darker colors. It is funny how I really haven't been wearing jewelry on the neck. So basically I haven't been buying or wearing necklaces up until probably more recently, and it was just because I thought that it's too fancy maybe. Wearing a necklace actually draws attention to your neckline, to the center of your body instead of your shoulders. So tip number 3 would be wearing a necklace, and if you have, for example, a long necklace, it creates an illusion of breaking up your body, your shoulders, so it draws attention to that point instead of the wider part of your body. You can also try stacking necklaces. which I was quite hesitant at first on, but it seems to work really well. So if you want to actually know how to do that, I will be creating a video of how to choose and style jewelry, so that's coming up. But stacking necklaces is a great way to also kind of draw that attention to the center of your body and making those shoulders appear a little bit smaller and just drawing attention away from them. And now let's talk about dresses. If you're petite like myself, you either love or hate dresses. And for me, I used to hate wearing dresses, but actually that was until I found what works for me. Skater or wrap dresses definitely won't let you down. I absolutely love wearing skater dresses in summer, and this is the time to do that now. And if you're thinking of buying a dress, a skater dress may be something definitely you may want to go for. Although it's important to make sure that the sleeves of your dress are not puffy, because this creates volume and adds up to your shoulder line. So if this is something that's kind of loose and falling, then it should be absolutely fine, and you can rely on a skater dress or a wrap dress because it will accentuate your waist and draw that attention to your waist, make it a bit smaller, rather than actually drawing attention to your shoulders. Yeah, so this tip is to go for a skater dress, a wrap dress, or if you have a dress that you can put a belt on to accentuate your waist, then that should be perfect for your body shape if you have broad shoulders. And tip number 5 is to add volume to your bottom. Wide leg trousers and flare trousers are perfect for that. Again, I only recently discovered wide leg trousers, and I thought that they're going to be looking so bad on me, and I was hesitant to give them a try. But then I bought a pair from Zara, I think, and these are absolutely fantastic, and I was so surprised how well they looked on me, and now I just want to buy more of wide leg pants because they just flatter my body shape and my figure so well. And if you're not a fan of wide leg or flared trousers, definitely I'm not a fan of flared ones. Not sure why, maybe it's because it's like reminding me of too much of 90s kind of vibe. So you can try to go for a straight like cigarette trousers, jeans, straight leg jeans or trousers, and these work quite well as well. You can actually still wear skinny jeans, and I do that too. It's not that you can't wear skinny jeans, but if you add volume to your bottom, then the top part of your body looks narrower and it takes that weight off your shoulders, making them look smaller, narrower, and just drawing that attention to your bottom. Wide leg pants definitely work really well, I can't stress that enough, but again, you have other options. And you thought it was over, but I do have a bonus tip, which is accentuate your waist. You can achieve that by wearing a crop top or using a belt. For example, me, I haven't been a fan of crop tops either, but as it kind of came into trend, I thought, well, I should probably at least give them a go, and I do have a couple. It's not really my obsession, but I do have a couple, and I think they do work really well. And it's not that you show a lot of your body. Some of the crop tops are longer than the others, so they don't show too much of your skin, which is absolutely fine, but it just draws that attention to your waistline rather than your top part of the body. And that seemed to work, at least for me. But if that's not your thing and you're not really a crop top fan, then it's absolutely fine. You can use an outfit and accentuate it with a belt. That works also really well, so you can experiment and see what is best for you, what feels most comfortable for you. And as I say, it's just something that you can experiment with, and these tips may or may not work for you, but it's something to have a think about, to give it a try, and maybe you will find like different kind of outfits, different ways of styling them. I would love to hear which of these tips you're using, and if you have some of your own, please let me know in the comments below. That would be amazing. Thank you very much for watching this video. I hope that you gained something from it and found it useful. If you did, please give it a like. Don't forget to subscribe, and also please feel free to leave a comment, any questions, suggestions, what works for you, what doesn't, and if you have broad shoulders, you can just give me a shout and just do that. I would love to hear from you. Thanks again, and I'll see you in my next video.